Hello, welcome to this update for Europe, for the heat wave and more. So let's see what's happening. Today is June 29th, and we still have this heat wave. It started kind of yesterday across Iberia. So we still have today some 40 degrees, southern Spain. In southern Portugal, we have spots to 40, 41 degrees, 34, 39, 40. And yesterday was very hot in Spain, even more than 42. So today still shows close to 42 in Portugal, in some spots, southern Spain. So stay safe in this heat. Be careful. Drink a lot of water and stay safe. There's northern Spain too, like northeastern Spain to 40 degrees. And France, it's just starting there. So you'll get much hotter. So some 38 degrees, some spots southern France, some more spots western France, 37, 35. So be careful now. It shows close to 30 in the UK. So be aware and shows like here. Let's see. Temperaturas muy altas ao sur de España, más de 42 grados. Sur de Portugal también. Precauciones con la calor. Good. So now for Monday, shows it does lower down during the night, but still some 20s during the night. And if it doesn't cool down enough, it can be dangerous for your health. Like you, you can't get enough relief from the heat of the day if it doesn't cool down during the night. So still be careful in those areas and other spots along the Mediterranean that remain like 26, 25 during the night. So be careful. And for Monday, the 30th, shows like quite warm spots of Italy too. During the day, does get hot to 37 in Rome, more spots to like 36. So be careful as well. Southern France shows very close to 39 for June 30th, and more spots like southernmost France and like western France as well. And Spain is still to like 40 degrees in southern Portugal, 40 to 41. 39 still southwestern Spain, so stay safe in those areas. Still shows in the Ebro Valley, so some 41 northern Spain, and like later in the afternoon, the 30th, 42 in Sevilla, more spots in Portugal, 42, and it might be locally higher, so you never know. There's the icon model, shows 43 in Badajoz, and more spots 42, like 41 in Portugal, some 42 southern Portugal. So stay safe in those areas. And the icon rate shows to 39 Western France, some spots 37. The GFS is kind of further north with 41, right? Kind of central northern France. The European still got a bit low, but shows to 38 southern France Monday. So be careful in those areas. This goes shows Tuesday, July 1st, some special 39 southern France, 38, and Arezzo 37 in Paris. More spots Tuesday. But this goes slightly late in the afternoon to 40 degrees southern France, even Toulouse, more spots for 40 degrees. So stay safe, some 38 in Paris, more spots in Spain, still to 39 to 40, especially further southern Spain, some 42 southern Portugal. So stay safe in those areas, be careful. In Italy, still some spots, 36, 37, a few spots, especially central Sardinia. So stay safe in those areas. Tuesday still shows like potentially 39 degrees in Paris Tuesday. Because there might be a cold front coming, compressing this hot air. So it does get close to 40 degrees in Paris by Wednesday, July 2nd. If this happens, please be careful there. 40 degrees is very, very hot in such a big city. So be careful. 38 degrees in Germany, more spots in Belgium as well, and still shows July 2nd, southern Spain and Portugal, 40 degrees, more spots there. So stay safe in those areas, be careful. That was the European model. So there are some other models that have it much, much harder. So there's the icon here for Monday. It does show across southern France, 39 degrees, close to 40, in a few spots, 37, northern Italy, and it does have in Portugal, like I showed you, some 42, some 43 degrees Spain, and like Lisbon to 36 as well. Be careful, spots near the coast of Spain, 38, 34, 33, quite hot, and across Italy as well, some 30s. So be careful, spots in the Balkans, yeah, and everywhere. So Monday. This goes Tuesday, July 1st. It does show some 42 degrees southwestern France, the icon. So some 41 spots southern France to 40. So please be careful, especially if it reaches 42 degrees. So stay safe. Shows more spots like southern Western France, some 40 degrees, 38 in Paris, and more spots for central Western France. So be careful in those areas, where it shows 32 in London, more spots in Belgium and Luxembourg, some 30s. So spots of Italy as well. So Tuesday shows here Wednesday, July 2nd, shows close to 40 degrees in Paris, just like the Europeans, so 41 just south of Paris. So stay safe, 41, 40, more spots there, just some 39 degrees, more spots in Spain, 37, still close to 40 there, southern, central southern Spain. So stay safe in those areas. Wednesday, Thursday still shows like from this moves further into Eastern Europe, 38 Serbia into Croatia, spots in Poland still hot, southern France, and then by July 4th shows the the most of the heat across Eastern Europe in Serbia, close to 40, Hungary, more spots there by July 4th. So be aware in those areas. There's the average model here as well. And it does show like this 2 days, southern France, some 36, 37, and then Monday. But it does show like Monday to Tuesday, some 42 degrees southwestern France. So be careful in those areas. Some 41 northern Spain. And later, by Wednesday, the average like some 42 degrees south of Paris and some 40 degrees in Germany on the average. So it's showing a very hot scenario, like even hotter. So please be careful if this happens. So like some 42 Monday into Tuesday afternoon, central western France in those areas. This still on the Monday evening. So stay safe in those areas. Please be careful. I think this has the potential to reach more than 42 degrees in a few areas. So stay safe. In terms of storms, not much today, just like show some probabilities across Iberia for lighting, but in general, with the heat wave, it's very dry, so I wouldn't expect much. But just showing the Alps, some greater probabilities there near northern Italy. But Monday the 30th, that shows some more contents across northern Italy into Switzerland and Germany for some storms there in the Alps. So shows Monday and then during like Monday evening across northern Italy, some chances for hail. And Tuesday the 1st, not really anything big, just still maybe in Italy or in Iberia, some slight probabilities, but nothing too crazy for now, but it might change. So be careful in those areas. There's the European model for next week as well. And it does show around the same time, like July 4th in Germany, in Hungary to Croatia, some 38 degrees, 36, 37. So might get very hot there closer to the end of the week. Shows in Italy as well, like next Friday, some 37 in a few spots. So stay safe in those areas. Be careful. There's like some warnings here worth seeing. So here, if you go down to weather warnings, this link just shows you can see everything here, like shows these red warnings in Portugal now. Most of central southern Portugal, some red warnings for temperature. So be careful in those areas. More spots, some orange warnings across Spain, and we might have a red warning or two, but especially like red. So stay safe in those areas. Be careful. And yeah, here shows across France some orange warnings, alright? Even Switzerland and Austria, some temperature warnings, spots of Italy. So stay safe in those areas. Be careful. And here's an interesting thing. It's called the wet bulb temperature. It's like a mix of the humidity and the actual temperature. So if this gets more than 30 degrees, it can be very dangerous for human health. But it shows here around France in the 20s and 22, 23. So it's quite fine. Like this spots to 24. Just be aware in case the humidity is higher, because it's good, so you know this. It's nice information. Like if ever the wet bulb temperature reaches to 35 degrees, it can kill you in less than 6 hours if there's no air conditioning, because all that humidity, your body can't get rid of the heat through sweat, so it can kill you. So it's good to know. But here it's not that humid. It's quite dry in some spots. So they show just some 23 to 24 wet bulb temperatures in some areas. But this, depending on the heat and everything, it can be dangerous too. So just be careful the heat and everything. But yeah, and shows like there's some other models we can try to use for the temperature as well. Like there's this one for Central Europe, so it shows here across those areas. So this is Tuesday, July 1st. This model array has some 40 degrees in Paris, spots in western France to 41 degrees, spots near southern France, 39, spots in Italy to like some 36 to 38 as well. So be careful in those areas, even 38 in Rome. So this goes Monday on June 30th, shows as well spots southwestern France close to 40. Alright, so stay safe in those areas and be careful. Now for now for like storm potential. Let's see later into next week what might happen, because we have an interesting scenario. June 30th shows like this front northern UK, some rain. This goes, and does show July 2nd a storm or two, like near northwestern Europe, near the Netherlands, into like Sweden and Denmark, as that low pressure passes. And then this goes, the European does show storms in France July 4th into Central Europe. So there's this heat wave now, but right after it passes, when storms come, they will tap into that very hot and unstable air, especially after the heat wave. Everything's very hot, and this heat will fuel the storms a lot. So the storms that come after heat waves can be very dangerous, especially like this model shows around the middle of next week, some bigger storms possible. So we'll keep watching, including like it has a low pressure July 6th near the UK. There's the GFS as well, shows like, let's see, so it does have some storms northern Italy tomorrow, June 30th, so be careful those isolated storms. And then this goes, does have a low pressure near July 2nd, south of the UK. This might produce slightly heavier rain in a few spots in the UK, but especially some storms, France and Italy, and even Spain, July 2nd, July 3rd. And these storms might pack a punch, especially with that heat. So be careful in those areas. We'll keep watching the storm trends, but in case something crazy comes up, we will make more videos about the storms. So be careful in those areas. It still shows like rain accumulation until July 4th shows across Central Europe this section, the European. Also across the Caucasus and Turkey shows more in Russia. Russia is very active with cold fronts, so more storms there too. Northern UK into Sweden, Finland, and Norway shows more rain. Just until Wednesday, July 2nd, shows there mainly in the Alps, around the Alps, a finger through the Pyrenees, and shows alright in the UK and Norway in those areas. Some rain and Russia, of course. So be aware those areas and far out, like 13 days out, the European model is showing a lot in the Alps, like next 2 weeks. But this is far out, but we better watch for some trends later, because the GFS just until next Friday is showing already some 89 millimeters near the Alps from those storms. So we better watch closely. So be careful, those areas for Norway and like in Iceland, show some snow in Iceland, still in the mountains, like a spot or two in Norway or northernmost Russia, but nothing too crazy. So be aware. With these fronts, be careful some strong gusts near Norway, the Faroe Islands, and also Greece, slightly gusty in a few spots. And then Sunday, this coast shows Norway and Sweden, shows like more across Sweden, Northeastern Europe, some stronger gusts by this afternoon, Sunday into Monday, north of the UK, low pressure passes there, and that low starts to spin in Russia there, so some stronger winds near Belarus and Ukraine, those areas, and this coast that shows some strong winds near Spain and Portugal, July 3rd. So we'll keep watching and yeah, so stay safe, especially this heat. And one more thing, be careful, like that feels like temperatures, it might feel way hotter than it actually is, especially if there's like humidity and stuff, it might feel hotter than it actually is. So be careful those areas and stay cool, be careful of the heat.